August 2010 was the last time the All Blacks played in the Garden City. And since then, of course, the devastating earthquakes have caused havoc in the Canterbury region. But the decision makers have rolled their sleeves up. There's an international rugby ground in place. And tonight, the All Blacks and Ireland will come together for the second of their 3-test series. And it is a big occasion tonight for Jamie Heaslip, as the man from Leinster plays in test number 50. Heaslip leading the team out, and Sean O'Brien, they were both outstanding in the first test match. And for this second test, they're joined by another Leinster player, Kevin McLaughlin, on the blindside flank. The other change in the front row, Mike Ross coming in at tight head prop. And a couple of changes in the backs as well. And the most notable is in midfield with the return of Gordon Darcy, a veteran of 68 caps. Darcy comes together with Brian O'Driscoll for the 49th time in a test match. The other change on the wing, where Andrew Trimble comes into play, his 47th international. And the All Blacks have made just the one change from last week at Eden Park. Adam Thompson onto the blindside flank for the injured Victor Vito. This is Thompson's 16th start in a test match, while young Brodie Retallick will start again after an excellent debut at Eden Park. Richie McCaw captains the All Blacks for the 69th time in a test match. And Julian Sevilla had a dream debut last week, but rugby at this level is all about consistency. And so tonight he has to start all over again. Aaron Smith was another who made an excellent start last week. The speed of clearance was a big help to the outside backs. And Dan Carter looks to be building confidence and not far short of 100%. And the All Blacks' powerful reserve bench again tonight. The referee checking with the two teams. The countdown is on for the first rugby test match in Christchurch for nearly 2 years. And referee Owens blows the whistle. Johnny Sexton makes the kickoff, and taken down by Aaron Smith, and McCaw shifts it on straight away to Thompson. And Adam Thompson, the only new face in the All Black team from last week, gets an early penalty. And Sean O'Brien, who did earn the ire of the referee a fair bit last week, I guess that's because he's always close to the ball.
Yes, he certainly is, and he was excellent last week, probably the standout player for Ireland, and he is very good at what he does. He's got good body position for a big man, and he's always there or thereabouts. The All Blacks will need to get rid of him tonight, particularly in these conditions where, as you go to ground, the ball security is just a little bit more difficult to handle, with the ball being slightly greasy than last week.
Big Brodie Retallick, who made a strong start to his international career at Eden Park, as Hoare throws, deflected by Thompson. Smith rips it across to Williams, who takes the first pass. And Ireland were very strong on the tackle of Sonny Bill Williams last week, as Aaron Smith works it across to Reid, and Kieran Reid struggles through the first tackle of Kevin McLaughlin and lays it back, as Smith again serves it up to Carter. Oh, Williams took his eye off the ball and dropped it cold. And that was a straight-out mistake.
Yes, it was. He just did slightly take his eye off the ball, but the players will now be starting to get to a slight feel for how those conditions are down there, Ian Smith, because there is some surface water after all the rain we've had, and you'll need to just adjust a little bit when catching the ball.
Yeah, top of the screen as you look at it, on this right-hand touchline, as we saw just there, that is the very wet area where they just haven't been able to get some of the surface water away. So expect a problem or two to be greasy there, but unfortunately for Sonny Bill, no excuses in that part of the ground.
Crouch. touch. Pause, engage. In 9.
Good tidy first up scrum, and the All Blacks have won it against the throw, and now here's Williams, gets a second chance and shows good power, makes it to the 10 metres line. Smith very quickly off to Reid on the charge, and a little dab in behind the defence, and Rob Kearney very nearly in the grandstand.
Well, look at this first up, the pressure from the All Blacks, the secondary shunt, which got the ball bobbling around. It ended up on the All Blacks side. Reid did well to clear it. From there, he was the man who put them in this position that they've got now for an attacking line-out.
The line-out throw won by Whitelock. Quick hands from Franks on to Reid as the All Blacks make it inside the 22 for the first time. Now Aaron Smith, Thompson off to Sevilla, who made such a startling debut last week with 3 tries. As Smith awaits the ball, gets it off, and the Irish defence up very flat indeed. As Smith again, now Carter for McCaw. Flying at him was Rory Best, but he missed. Now Aaron Smith again. Carter looks on the inside for Thompson. He in turn turns it back to Smith, fires it over the top, and Reid heading towards the corner, kept it in the field of play. No. Assistant referee has the flag up.
Well, that was almost a moment of genius from Aaron Smith. He was the inside ball from Adam Thompson. It was well worked by the All Blacks. He had players to burn on the outside, almost got away. An absolute miracle. Have a look at this. Over the top of the head. There you go. If it had just gone to hand and not land, the All Blacks could have gone in. Reid pushed over in the touch.
They're fine.
All the early pressure
Stay there.
is on Ireland. And they come up with a good line-out take through Tui. Gave it back to Best. Now Connor Murray. McCaw right out in front of the goalposts. O'Brien up the centre. Reluctance to clear it now. They look for the clearing kick from Sexton. And Johnny Sexton's got a good kick away downfield. That's an absolute cracker.
Classic spiral. He didn't miss it, and Ireland good on them. That was right on the 5-metre line. Some of their forwards got their hands on the ball for the first time, got themselves into the game, a bit of contact, and then finished off superbly by Sexton. Connor Murray, a good break. Good start from Ireland. They've absorbed the early All Black pressure.
Andrew Hoare goes short, and Retallick. Now Sevilla leading the charge after this, along with Thompson. Plenty of hands in there, and it's play on. Conrad Smith tries to clear it, but Ireland have it through Connor Murray, their halfback. Playing at halfback there was McFadden. Gave it off to Jamie Heaslip. Test number 50 tonight. Here's Murray. Didn't run at all last week. Was content to just shovel the ball out. And a penalty goes the way of the tourists right in centre field on their own 10 metres line.
Well, it's quite a fitting shot, that is, because there you can see, and it was a problem for Ireland last week, the amount of green jerseys around that particular area. They're having to commit so many players to the breakdown just to secure their ball. They basically ran out of options last week because they didn't have players on their feet. They're going to have to get better at cleaning their ball out, and Murray moving it away quickly to keep the game flowing.
Lovely punter of the ball, Johnny Sexton, but has he got it out? Yes, he has.
Here's the breakdown. They go forward there. There's 3 All Black players there. The rest of them are fanned, but Ireland have to commit 4 players there, and the rest of them have to come in. The players on the ground have to join. It's just too many. They need to recycle that quicker.
So Rory Best, as the crowd starts to get into this game. 6.5 minutes gone as Best throws, and nicely taken down by McLaughlin. It's controlled in there though, and it's a good formation. O'Brien holding it in the back. All Blacks having to disrupt if possible. Trying to get rid of McCaw out of it. Now O'Brien lays it back for Murray. All done at rather slow pace. All Blacks have had plenty of time to organise. Now off it goes to Ryan. Murray again. Off goes Ian Healy with his jersey already in tatters. Sexton, short pass to McFadden. This is better stuff from Ireland. They're only 8 or 9 metres away. Here goes Healy. Cleared away by Murray to Sexton. Works it off to Heaslip. Good tackle by Thompson, right out in centre field. Murray digs in. Now he's got it. Off to Sexton again. And Ryan, he lost the ball to ground. And play on. Ball still there. And off goes Rod Carney.
No knock on, play on.
There was no knock on there, according to the referee, as Conor Murray hands it up again. Here is Kevin McLaughlin in the blue headgear, putting some real pressure on the All Black line here. 5 metres away. Murray, oh, he didn't see it. Sevilla pounces, and it's tidied up, but the black jerseys are all there, and this will be turned over. But he's given a penalty to Ireland. Well, they were very lucky because they were lacking in numbers.
Yeah, they certainly were. The ball did pop out. I think the earlier knock-on came off the foot. Everybody sort of hesitated, but it did, as it dropped to ground, came off the player's foot. But what aggression from Ireland. Richie McCaw from the early line-out drive, he nearly got ripped to pieces. Ireland are pumped. They're hitting the ball at pace, and they are well up for this game, Ian Smith.
Well, they're sensing 7 here because I think Sexton's going to put it in the corner. He is, so really positive sign. You know, this started back on their goal line, that defensive line out, and the confidence to have 3 or 4 phases around about their own posts, and the confidence to have ball handlers there has transformed into good attack.
Got a good maul set last time. It was only McCaw that was the one who had come from the back. If they can get that set again, they're a chance. Body position was good.
So Rory Best throws. All Blacks don't oppose, and Ireland will try and shunt that final 5 metres. It's a little bit messy at the moment and a little bit disjointed. Now they go. Goal line is right there, and it's coming to Murray. Looks left and right. He's got no one to the right, so he'll have to go left. Now a man goes to the right. Murray himself. I think he made it.
I think he did.
Yep, Conor Murray. And Ireland might have drawn the first blood in the game.
Absolutely no doubt about it. He's scored all right. And this is a bloke who I thought had quite a shaky start to this test match, not being attentive behind the rucks and the mauls because the ball just eluded him. But that was very, very clever.
Certainly was, because the drive was superb. It was McCaw again, the menace. He was there, and he actually stopped them from just getting the ball over the line. But from there, they had to regroup, and it was the run of Sexton. We didn't see it in our screen, but Sexton's out the back there. Because of that, the All Black players panicked. Murray stopped them, back inside, and over he goes. There you can see Sexton. Because of that, the 2 All Black defenders had gone out to cover him. Murray took the gap, bangs it down.
So the try is duly given. It is the first in Test rugby for Conor Murray of Munster, and Ireland have the early lead. So Johnny Sexton, and that's good. Converted try, 7-0. So Carter to make the kickoff. And Beardy made it 10 metres, and well done by Kieran Reid. Taken down by Smith, and so the All Blacks have the ball back. Now Carter moves it across, and Owen Franks right in centre field. Smith. Dagg getting involved for the first time. Guildford as well from the right wing, but well looked after. Might have even had the ball taken off him. No, it's there. Looked as though for a moment Dan Tui had stolen it. As Smith works it off again to Frank, second time in the movement. Smith Reed. Hoare. Some aggressive defence from Ireland coming forward to meet them. And there's Best leading the charge. As Smith hands it off to Thompson. Sean O'Brien without a number on his back at the moment, or he probably won't have one for the rest of the game, so keep an eye on him. He's always close to the ball. Thompson to the 22, snapped up by Reed. Progress is slow, but it's a patient build-up, this one. Here's Tony Woodcock. Lowered and a good tackle by McLaughlin. It's there again, though, for Aaron Smith. Now Carter drops the pass off to Sevilla, and the ball has gone to ground. And Ireland have turned it over, and a chance to hoof it off downfield. And Israel Dagg chasing hard after him was Andrew Trimble. Well, one mistake, and the All Blacks lose 50 metres.
Yeah, they certainly do. Sevilla got turned over. He more so dropped the ball from there. It was well cleared. They just cleared it to the space. Here's the inside ball. Two Irish players there. Heaslip's one of them. It gets flicked away, and then O'Driscoll onto the left foot. Good clearance. They are defending very well at the moment, Ireland.
All Blacks throw it quickly. Retallick. The Smith kick. This will come down just around the halfway line, and Trimble couldn't take it. And ball bouncing all over the place. So the knock on and the scrum. There's Andrew Trimble of Ulster back into the team tonight. A veteran player, 47th cap, and taking over from Simon Zebo, who made his debut last week.
Well, the All Blacks were very good set-piece time with their backline moves last week. Ireland didn't have too many answers for them. Guildford right behind the scrum, a very narrow blind.
Same last scrum, please. Wait for my engage. Crouch. Middle, okay. Touch. Pause.
Well, both teams went early, I think, there, so referee Owens is going to reset.
Both sides are guessing it. Wait for
Set
it,
quite
please.
narrow, the
Both
Ireland
sides.
defence. You've got Sexton, Darcy, and then O'Driscoll. These three guys, though, defend together all the time. They're all from the same club team in Leinster. They know each other very well, so that's got to be an advantage for Ireland leading into this game. They should be very efficient at moving and working together, those three there in shot.
There's 10 Leinster players in the team tonight. 3 from Ulster, 2 from Munster.
Pause. Engage. Good.
So now Smith gets it in.
Stay 9.
And clears it off. Guildford is the first receiver, and just couldn't quite find a linking player. Smith drops it onto the boot, and Carney lets it go. Conrad Smith, New Zealand's most capped centre of all time.
It's almost a moral victory there for the Irish defence, Justin. Forcing the All Blacks to kick on just the second phase.
That's right. Yeah, they've been good first up at the moment. They're making sure that they drop the player as well.
Inside, yeah.
So Rory Best. Line out has worked well. Again, it was Ryan.
Good kick.
Severe waits. And they went back. Right on the halfway line. And not released. Ireland get another penalty.
On his feet, he just held a bit long, just to stop him
I
having to
tell
turn
you,
over.
he reminds me so much of Andrew Hoare, the way Best plays. He was the man that was there, a hooker that works like a flanker. And Euston's at the breakdown. He's always technically efficient on his feet, and he was the man that was instrumental there in getting the turnover from Ireland on the back of a good kick from Conor Murray. Severe couldn't handle down their end.
Snapped up by McCaw, but the All Blacks lying all over the ball and got penalised, so Ireland calling the shots early.
Ireland in the back, okay?
Declan Kidney standing at the back there on the right. 17 gone, first half. Good work by Retallick. Got a hand in there and deflected it to Woodcock. So the All Blacks, for the first time tonight, turn over an Irish line-out. McLaughlin making a big effort to come through, but Hoare paid to that idea. Oh, another penalty.
Is it front to the high-most foot? He's way offside. He's the first defender. Yeah, but he wasn't. He was in front, number 3.
Number 3. So, Owen Franks called out. And so, let's have a look here. So far, it's been kicking for the corner, but just wonder whether it might be an idea now for Johnny Sexton to look at the goalpost, and that's exactly what he's going to do.
I think what he's saying here, and what the All Blacks were doing there, is that Owen Franks was in front basically of the hindmost feet, and he was basically blocking the Ireland players, so he was acting as a block. Technically that's what he should really be doing, because Aaron Smith was set to kick, but you can't really be behind the hindmost foot, or you've got to be behind the hindmost foot, I should say. You can see there he's in front and he's blocking, stopping the players from coming through. Wasn't the only one. Looks like Kieran Reid was there as well.
Conditions for goal kicking excellent. No wind at all to worry about here, Sexton. Lovely kick, beautiful kick. Carter again, repeat of the previous one, and again Reid gets a hand on it, and this time it's been hacked ahead by O'Driscoll, but he's put it out on the full.
Well, Ireland's greatest victory on New Zealand soil, of course, has been against Australia in the World Cup, and they did that by getting their noses in front early in the game and defending for all they were worth. So they've got the first part of the platform right.
All Blacks with another line out. Carter runs hard at the line and carries it right up about 15-20 metres down Carter. Now it's Smith, Conrad Smith, just out from the 22, looking for quick ball, and they get it now from Thompson. O'Driscoll attacking the ball, but the All Blacks have got in behind Adam Thompson. And this time the All Blacks win the penalty.
You're still on your feet, you're not the tackler.
And it's Rory Best, who really is a fourth loose forward in this Irish team.
Number 2.
Well, this is built on the back of the All Blacks winning their second successive kickoff. Now, don't get me wrong, Ireland have got to adjust, and they are doing their best at the moment, but it is so well executed.
Some juice.
Dan Carter is hitting it with such a trajectory that by the time it actually arrives there, look at that, it's nice and flat, just over the 10. Kieran Reid has won it twice there. They've got to adjust, and I think the way forward is that the players got to be more aggressive. Number 6 or O'Driscoll, they've got to come forward. They've got to attack the ball. So McLaughlin and O'Driscoll, they've got to do something. Otherwise, Kieran Reid's going to win that all day. He's right there, and he's running forward with momentum.
First kick of the night for Dan Carter, and he is on target. All Blacks on the board. Ireland lead by 10-3. Just over 20,000 here tonight. Ground packed out. Again, Smith goes chasing it. He can't hang on and delivers the ball on the back foot to McCaw. And the All Blacks are trapped about 10 metres out from their own line. Aaron Smith now, and Carter with a fair bit of room. And a powerful punt downfield taken by Carney, throws immediately to Sexton, and they look to counter-attack. The kick with not quite enough depth on it. Thompson commits, but Carney got in, and he got the rebound, but there was a knock-on from Rob Carney. He was in there contesting with Adam Thompson.
Okay, I'll keep an eye. We'll ask the TJs as well, okay? You watch the support player has not been taken out, okay, after the pass. Stay square, don't come round and up, stay in, please. You two, same as last time. Crouch. Touch. Pause. Engage.
10 out from their own 22. Reed, oh, he's knocked it back, but he's lost control of it. And having to tidy up was Conrad Smith. Been a very messy start to the game for the All Blacks. Aaron Smith gets good distance on this. Trimble finally got it. In fact, it was McFadden, and double knock on, or a knock on by the All Blacks. They haven't heard the whistle.
I think he's ruled that Savia's knocked this forward.
Just touched on with your 11, okay? I think. Looked like it. Roman?
It was Fergus McFadden. He got it in the end. And yeah, you probably could say that Sevilla did knock that forward.
So Ireland looks set to run. You can see that formation there. They're nice and flat.
Touch. Pause. Early green.
This time it's Ireland going early. The All Blacks might decide to go with another scrum here, which is often the case.
We agreed this before, lads. You wait for my engage. You're early, okay?
All Blacks are set with this formation they were using last week. Sevilla, you can see there right in behind the scrum. Remember last week, close to the line, Sevilla drifted out to the left, so they've got the option to go to the blind side. The Ireland winger just back on the far side. McFadden is quite deep.
Pause, engage.
Right, so Smith waits. Here comes Reed. They're going to work this blind side. And Reed goes to grounds. Aaron Smith off to Andrew Hoare. McCaw tries to make ground, but the Irish defence in close is very sound indeed. Carter turns it back inside to Williams. Again, the ball laid back. Nicely presented, but not a lot of ground made. As Reed. Aaron Smith. Carter, quick hands. Here's Dagg looking for Sevilla. And Sevilla was looking to go inside. Dagg expected him to be on the outside. And he simply wasn't there.
It's well worked by the All Blacks. Hit that open side and then switched back, and we saw that last week, the combination of Dagg and Sevilla. That time it didn't quite gel. Carter does well, he gets hit hard, offloads, just gets on the outside there. I think Ireland had it covered, but the All Blacks will be disappointed in the execution. There's the coach's box. Yes, they are.
Well, it's just not fluent, is it? I mean, there's players in the way when they're looking to go left there.
Ireland in their own line out, partially charged. And grabbed quickly by McFadden. And Fergus McFadden works his way down to the 22.
Inside.
Murray. Sevilla waits again. And, oh, that's awkward. And he hesitated. He got it back in the end. And away goes Julian Sevilla, right on halfway. Aaron Smith. Carter. Running the ball to the line strongly. Dan Carter. Now Williams. Here's McCaw. 10-metre line, Irish territory. Slow ball, though. Ireland plenty of time to get the forces regathered. Reed. Now Carter. Guildford. Thought about the big pass over the top, but held on, Zach Guildford. Now Carter again. Conrad Smith. Goes front on with Sean O'Brien. Here's Aaron Smith again. Severe short pass to Woodcock. All Blacks looking for quick ball, and they get it now. Guildford drops the pass off to McCaw. Good ball retention here, but they're not making a heck of a lot of progress, but they will get an opportunity to kick points, though, because Ireland have stayed down over the ball and have been penalised.
You tackle and flew over, you know exactly what you're doing. Move, please.
Well, Ireland, they are defending well. Yes, they've been pinged there, and it's a difficult one. Always contentious at the breakdown when a player has made a pretty good tackle. He tries to roll away and actually just rolls into the wrong area, which I think was what happened there. But I tell you what, I'm a wee way away, and not as close as you, Ian Smith, but there is some contact out there. Ireland aren't missing.
They're not missing. Actually, the first phase from there was the first time Dan Carter's been able to carry the ball forward, really. He made about 8 to 10 metres, and that's the first time, really, the All Blacks have looked dangerous.
Well, he brought it back.
He's a genius if he did that on purpose.
Right to left. That's unusual.
He just taunted the crowd, surely. They've just got a better attitude. They are well up for this game, which is great to see.
They got the early try. They still lead 10 points to 6. Whitelock makes a late decision to go after the ball. And it's there for Aaron Smith. Thompson. Carter. Now Dagg. And he's got a big punt on him, Israel Dagg. That's a beauty. All Blacks have belted this one away.
Very well worked by the All Blacks, and as you mentioned, Israel Dagg, he can carve off some metres, but so can any of the players in the back line. But the problem for the Irish is they're kicking so deep into the 22 that the All Blacks have got that option. They can either run, but they can kick out on the full. I think that kick just needs to be slightly shorter, with the All Blacks' options to clear are restricted.
10 minutes left in the first half. 10 to 6, Ireland.
Time out. Hold it. This is the only time I'm doing this for now. This is the middle. Give a step back. Keep the space there. Time out.
Best throws. Oh, he overthrew it badly. Smith snaps it up. Off it goes to McCaw. Good, strong run by the captain. Aaron Smith. For Carter. Slipped the first. No, he didn't. Good tackle by Sexton, his opposite number. Aaron Smith again. Off it goes to Franks. McCaw works it off to Smith. That's Conrad. All Blacks bashing their way over the 22 through Retallick. Now Hoare slips the pass to Thompson. Good progress here from the All Black pack. A man coming through there, Mike Ross, he'll be penalised. Silly, really.
Yes.
You won't behind the high was
Using the word silly is probably sort of put it more mildly than it should be. I'd imagine the coach's box, that's not being said by any of the coaches. You can see they ill needed to concede that penalty, Ireland. It was foolish. Oh, look at that, though.
Some juice.
That's Mike Ross's eye, I believe.
Missed the first test because of a hamstring problem. Back tonight. Now, the only reason he would have done that, because he would have thought that one of the players had their hands on the ball, perhaps.
And I hope next time his second thought is, let me make sure I don't come from the side. He's come straight and directly in the side of the ruck as well, unfortunately for him. Not a clever decision.
Now, let's see if Carter can get another right to left going.
Yeah.
Okay, George.
He had me. I was almost about to say he missed it before, but I kept quiet.
More conventional, slightly left to right this time. A third penalty goal for Dan Carter. And it's a one-point game now with about 7 remaining in the first half.
Actually, Ireland might feel a little aggrieved earlier on in that. I felt Carter was held in a tackle but didn't release the ball and got up again.
He did.
And I thought they could have been pinged there, the All Blacks, but...
Very well picked up. Smithy. He went to ground, didn't he? And both his arms were on the ground, and then he got up and just went an extra half a metre, which got them back on the front foot.
Well, any predictions of the All Blacks running away with this game have gone out the window. And that hasn't gone 10 metres. I think an Irish player got there first, and it didn't go the 10 metres. So the All Blacks will take the scrum option back at halfway.
Well, Jonathan Sexton's just showed how difficult that kick is, how well Carter has managed to be able to execute it with such consummate ease. It's not an easy one to get to, but I like the play. For me, it's a positive error. You know, they're trying to win the ball back. This is this formation again the All Blacks used last week. They've got Israel Dagg and Zach Guilford way to the right. They're usually trying to entice a player to come back on the inside if they do go right.
Touch. Pause. Engage.
Looking to work it away to the right by the looks of things. Now Reid for Aaron Smith. Now Dagg. Plenty of green jerseys over there in defence, though. Aaron Smith pokes a little pass through for Adam Thompson. As Franks quick hands Reid to Hoare. And lays it back again. Whitelock. And, well, the Irish certainly spent a fair bit of that phase complaining. They finally got their wish.
Look at O'Driscoll in there, slapping a few backs. He's loving this. He's loving this competitiveness at the breakdown.
Yeah, I think they legitimately did win that turnover. Ireland, the player who was in over the ball was on his feet. I just question whether or not the ruck had been formed. It certainly wasn't the tackler.
Right, getting isolated there, the first man was on his feet. And he wasn't the tackler, he wasn't the tackler.
Yeah, I think he was the tackler. And he is on his feet. And he's won the penalty correctly. Basically, the All Black player almost fell at his feet. We didn't really have to tackle him.
Four minutes remaining, first half, best throws. Heaslip off the back. Quick hands, it goes to Trimble, the left winger. Held up in the tackle, now he wrestles it to ground. And Murray sends it up for McLaughlin.
Away, Black!
Sexton. Dagg is quickly across the ground, calls the mark. And a wasted opportunity there by Ireland, and Johnny Sexton realises that too.
Forced into it by the good work of the All Blacks at the breakdown. It was too slow. Sexton had to try and create something.
And another massive punt downfield by Dagg.
I think for me though, if you need to regenerate, you need to create off slow ball. Kicking the ball to the All Black back three, possibly not a great idea. They did it too much last week, and it proved quite costly for them. The All Blacks carved off big metres. Maybe there, put it high, even if it's into the 22. Make it contestable in these conditions.
What price also the fact that they need to be in front at half-time, and even if they'd have put together a few more phases of ball in hand to use up the clock down the All Blacks' end.
Good line-out work again as Sexton moves it on O'Driscoll. And quick hands here. Darcy fires it wide out to McFadden. Ball going right through the Irish line, and they made some good ground too. Sexton off into midfield. Good tackle put on Donica Ryan though, as Murray. Darcy works it off to Carney, and the fullback is on the All Black 10-metre line. Quick ball again. Up the middle goes Ross, the big tight head prop. And penalty.
No advantage. Holding on.
Aaron Smith in after the ball.
He's on his feet.
They were holding on to the ball, and it was the original carrier, Mike Ross, who was penalised. So Dan Carter. And he's misjudged this badly. Not finding the touchline. So Carney on his left boot. He's not going to find touch either. Taken down by Reed. Now Thompson. Off quickly for Carter. Carter linking up with Dagg. Off to Conrad Smith. The All Blacks with the last scoring opportunity in this first half, with just over a minute remaining, as Carter moves it across. And that ball's come off an All Black boot. That's perfectly okay. And off goes Trimble. So Ireland have a chance. Here's O'Driscoll for Healy. Good tackle by Whitelock on Healy. And penalty All Blacks. Well, maybe Carter will have a shot here. We saw him land one from
off your feet.
A very
and he's rolling with the ball as well.
Similar place last week. Kick on the angle of 54, 55 metres.
40 seconds.
He's having a look.
He might as well.
Tackle and then you roll, and they were off the feet after, so there were 2 offences. Okay.
Well, the All Blacks will have the opportunity with this kick to head to the break with a lead. Big kick. It's going to come up short. It does come up short. And Carney forces. The referee blows the whistle. It is half-time here at AMI Stadium in Christchurch. And the lead is with Ireland. 10 points to 9. Referee Nigel Owens gets us going in the second half. And the All Blacks in there contesting hard. And the ball's been snapped up by Aaron Smith. And the All Blacks on the front foot immediately, as the ball is turned away for Kane. And here is the young fella with his first touch in Test rugby. 5 out from the 22 is Aaron Smith. Away for Carter. Hoare hands it on smartly. Sonny Bill Williams gets his arms free for the first time. And Whitelock is ridden to the ground by Tui. But the All Blacks are inside the 22 with Aaron Smith again. Now McCaw, the captain. Ball is there, but it's a little untidy for Aaron Smith, but he shrugs them away. And again, it's Kane making good ground down that blind side, as the ball is slow, but it is inside the 22 for Aaron Smith. Whitelock. Ball wasn't expecting it. He did well to reach back and grab it. And McCaw takes it on another metre or so. Now Retallick. Aaron Smith. Here's Kane. He's been involved a lot in the number 19 jersey. Ball there for Woodcock. On for Whitelock. The All Blacks look as though they really mean business here at the start of the second half. Carter works it on for Williams. Williams making good ground. Inside that 5-metre mark, as Aaron Smith waits again. McCaw hammering at the line. Aaron Smith works blindside. Over the line they go, and appealing. Sonny Bill is appealing. Aaron Smith has got the ball, and I think Nigel Owens might have made a call already, has he? Or is he going to go upstairs? He's going to ask.
You have anything for me?
No. All Blacks seemed pretty happy with it. It's a question of whether we can find the ball somewhere.
Yes or no, please.
Try yes or no. We'll get back to you.
Thank you.
Well, the key is in the question. And the question is it a try, yes or no? Not, can you give me any reason not to award it? It's going to be difficult to see. Ball down, try time. That is the perfect view. First up, it's not going to take them long.
Well, Aaron Smith was absolutely certainly did it. Sonny Bill had his nose on the ball. He was absolutely sure that Aaron Smith had successfully grounded the ball.
I may award the try.
Correct.
Thank you.
And there it is. The little man from fielding, Aaron Smith, gets his first test try early in the second half.
And an impressive start from him as well, because his running game tonight has just added an extra dimension to the All Blacks. Last week, first test, majority of the time he did just pass, distribute, make good decisions. This week, we've seen him with ball in hand a lot more. He was the man who made the break off the kickoff, remember? McCaw won it, Smith went through. He made a darter on the far side around the blind, and there he showed initiative and power to finish the movement. Superb start. Well done, Aaron Smith.
Now Carter. And yes.
And he gets his second or third, but most important touch here. Look at the power in behind. And these boys here knowing full well that it was a try.
What an important time to score as well. Just after the break, as Aaron Smith, knocked on by McCaw. Just dropped it cold, and now Ireland can counter-attack, and they're doing it pretty effectively too. That's the All Black 22, as the ball's cleared away here to Sexton. Turns it back on the inside for Heaslip. And Ireland straight back into this, as Sexton goes back on the inside, has been knocked down, but I think the All Blacks were offside quite clearly. And Ireland has got a player down here. Is Adam Thompson, I think.
Well, let's give you an update on Kieran Reid. That's probably the news you've been waiting to hear. I spoke to Deb Robinson, the doctor. A head knock. Remember last week, Kieran Reid got a knock late in the game and stayed down for quite some time. They were worried about him during the week. Well, he got a little repetition of that in the first half.
This is the contact. Here's Thompson, the tackler, and he's just gone straight into the elbow there of Heslip. From there, Sam Cane is over the top, and he didn't roll away, neither did Thompson.
So he duly lands his second penalty goal of the night, Johnny Sexton. 16 points to 13. Now the Carter kickoffs have been absolutely magnificent. McCaw tries to climb over the top, and he's going to be penalised for it.
Advantage.
He went straight into the back of Gordon Darcy.
Timeout.
Just, I don't know, he wasn't looking. He was looking at the ball for sure.
Well, they're both down, both the centres, and he looks poor. Really bad, O'Driscoll.
Clumsy tackle, and the ball was nowhere near the penalties against you. Back you go, please. Okay, no, you didn't run in front of you whatsoever. Back you go.
O'Driscoll looks sick. Darcy's definitely got knees in the back from McCaw, which is not pleasant either. But O'Driscoll does not look well. Oh, yeah.
Well, that's Darcy.
Yep.
So O'Driscoll, well, he actually gets the ball.
And he's been hit high by Smith.
So it's all been sorted out, and Sexton kicks it out.
That particular Irish forward will be staying well away from O'Driscoll for the rest of the week, I'd imagine.
Don't walk into the space. Keep the space open, please.
So Rory Best, 6 minutes into the second half. Line-out has worked well tonight. Here is the man without the number. That's Sean O'Brien. Murray. Up it goes to Ryan. Whitelock meets him front on. Ireland happy to go the short route here. O'Brien again. Making sure the All Blacks are honest and close. Dan Tui. Very slow ball here.
Keep your feet.
Quite happy though to just move it up a half a metre at a time. Now here's McLaughlin. Just out from the 22, Murray off to Sexton. Now the running ball goes for Carney. And they didn't quite even make it to the advantage line there. As McFadden stands over it, and it's going to require Mike Ross to clear it. Well, in fact, he does what most props do. He thunders up the middle. Now Murray away for Sexton. Sexton gets it back. Short pass. Good tackle, Carter, who immediately is on O'Driscoll trying to turn the ball over. Murray again for Sexton. Here's Trimble, wide, good pass to Healy, really good pass. Dagg takes him to ground, but they're making good progress here. Cleared away by McLaughlin. Sexton goes after the bouncing ball. Now Darcy. Oh, it's knocked down by O'Driscoll. Maybe the eyesight's not too good after that knock, and it's been snapped up by Kane. And the new All Black is just out from the 22. Aaron Smith. And Dagg again puts boot to ball. Another prodigious punt. Chased back here by Andrew Trimble. And takes the conservative route. It's off the side of the boot. So a big gain there for the All Blacks. As Andrew Hoare throws for Whitelock.
Fine.
And the All Blacks through Adam Thompson. Trying to rip it off him as Kian Healy's done a good job to hold him up, but it's weight of numbers in the end. And Thompson gets it to ground. Here's Carter. Heaves it wide, and it's too wide, and has to be tidied up by Guildford. Puts it on the boot. O'Driscoll chases back and gets it. And the All Black sorts vigorous in there. And Ireland have the ball. Taking it into contact was Ryan. It'll be there for Conor Murray once more. Carter waits back. Carter claims it. And at the same time, Carney arrives. The ball is up off the ground, but it was from a kick, so the All Blacks will get it back, or they should.
From a kick, scrum down, flat ball. From a kick.
Well, it was from a kick. It was an excellent kick, so the All Blacks are going to win the feed. I saw a couple of weeks last week, a couple of instances of jersey grabbing here. As O'Driscoll's down again. Zach Guildford just grabs Carney's shoulder or grabs his arm as he's chasing through. Watch here, just grabs him. Just pulls him back, and that's enough. That's enough for him not to get there and make a contest of it there. That's 1.5 meters. But what Guildford has done there is stop Carney from getting there in time to contest that. I criticised it last week, and I certainly will do it again this week, regardless of what colour you are. That is not good enough.
Well
He's
spotted.
got away with it.
Yep, well spotted, Justin. 10 minutes gone, second half. What a contest this is. The Irish have turned up tonight when most thought that the All Blacks would just simply carry on from last week. Off goes Richie McCaw from the free kick. And a good drive by the captain. Lays it back for Aaron Smith. Now the charge from Andrew Hoare. And the All Blacks needing and looking for quick ball. Woodcock went to turn it back inside. Held on though. Now it's there again for Aaron Smith. Here is Carter. Dagg. Quickly across to his mate, Zach Guildford. And Guildford takes it to ground. Williams, on it goes for Retallick, and McCaw's lost it in the tackle.
I leave it.
Pushing and shoving.
Leave it, the both of you.
Going on. Off the ball.
Ask again. I won't ask again.
Big Brodie Retallick. And is opposite there, just squaring off, and little Nigel Owens in the middle of them. I won't ask again. They've got real problems in midfield, Ireland.
Still going early.
O'Driscoll still has the problem with the eye, and Darcy's running on one leg. In fact, he's limping off. So O'Gara in 21.
That's twice. Go the third time and it could be a penalty.
I can tell you what, Sexton is not a happy man. He is not happy. He didn't even acknowledge, really, Ronan O'Gara, because it's forced Sexton into a different position. And the change is not ideal for him. I think he was very happy with what he was doing. I think Ireland were very happy with how he was conducting their team tonight. Now he's been forced into it through injury. He's had to move.
Crouch. Touch. Pause. Engage.
Very slow to get it in, but he has now. Murray works it off for O'Gara. And
finding 19.
He's got Sam Cane for not staying on the scrum long enough.
Well, the most relieved man, I think, Smithy, out of all of that will be Ronan O'Gara, because that wasn't a great first kick. It went straight to Israel Dagg with nothing on it.
Just looking at options, there's not much else they could have done, I suppose, unless they stick maybe someone in midfield from the wing and brought Simon Zebo on and left Sexton in that role. It looks like he's going to do most of the kicking still.
Well, I'm just wondering whether or not they could have put Zebo in at centre and O'Driscoll at 12 and maintained that rhythm that they've got with Sexton, who's played so very well.
You stay in the second row, we won't get to you.
Now Best. Off the top it goes once more from Tui. He slipped charging in centre field. Now Murray, flat pass. Ball lost though by Healy, who was flying onto it. Cian Healy. They're having a ball out there, these Irish forwards. They've got the sleeves rolled up, they're right into it. Packing a number 8, Aaron Smith. Now, where is it going to bounce? Oh, I think it hit the line. I think they've got to come all the way back. They do.
And there's 22 Irishmen and a few in the coaching boxes just along from us that don't agree, but there's plenty of people that were certainly pointing the opposite direction. Let's have a look.
He's got it dead right. The assistant, that's right on the line, isn't it? Bang.
Yep.
Are the eyes that matter.
Well, he's relieved, the Frenchman.
You can see the funny side of it. Yeah. He's enjoying himself. Nigel Owens just gave him the nod. Well done, good call.
So Best goes again. Nice work again by Tui. There's O'Gara. Here's O'Driscoll. Straight ahead, Brian O'Driscoll. Good pace too. Now Ireland trying to outflank the All Blacks on their left. But held up is Fergus McFadden. Quick ball though for O'Gara. Here is O'Driscoll once more. O'Brien. All Blacks having to make a lot of tackles in this second half as Conor Murray feeds it up to Ronan O'Gara. Here is Sexton. Turns it back on the inside for Carney. Shrugs off a few of them. And there is the 22 metres line. There's Murray again. O'Gara works it off to Ryan. McCaw gets across. Murray and once more O'Gara. Taken in by Mike Ross. They're relentless, the Irish. O'Gara having a bit of a dab. Ball will be there. And it's snapped up by Best. Running themselves to a standstill, the Irish team. Not too many clean breaks, but keeping the All Blacks honest in defence. There's Murray. gets it off. Here is an opportunity for Sexton. Very good tackle by Kane. And looks like it might be turned over. And Aaron Smith gets it back, and Israel Dag makes the clearing kick. But by gee, there's some pressure on this All Black defence.
Gee, was that Zach Guildford with that turnover?
Certainly
Brilliant
was.
work.
Yeah, he did very well, but good from the Irish, good pressure. Sexton and O'Gara, as much as I said that maybe the dynamics might be influenced in the way that they balanced this game out, they worked very well there. O'Gara attacked the line, he took the ball flat.
Play resumes as Ireland win their own line out again. And
in front, in the line out.
He's got them for being in front.
6 in front of 5.
Well, a pretty technical sort of a penalty from Nigel Owens.
6 in front of 5.
And it was against Kevin McLaughlin, who got himself in front of the man carrying the ball. Always seems a bit strange when you get a rolling ball going. Everyone's in front.
Yes, they certainly are.
Well, the All Blacks are making a change in the front row. It will be Ben Franks for Owen Franks. And the Irish getting ready to inject some experience in the middle row with Donegal O'Callaghan as well.
Yes, a vastly experienced player. So there is Ben Franks replacing his brother. As Hoare throws, Retallick brings it out, and straight away he gives it to Woodcock, who in turn hands it back to Kane. And the All Blacks looking to make some progress through the centre.
Hey, through the middle, through the middle.
Aaron Smith rips it away and hands it off to Guildford. And Zach Guildford goes pretty much back where it all started. Now here is McCaw. Snapped up by Andrew Hoare. Guildford in there. Well, he's joined the forwards. Not much happening out on the wing tonight, so he's keeping active. Kane breaks out of the first tackle of best. Now the ball cleared away. Carter with a drop kick. And it's away. Don't see it very often. He's only landed 4 in 87 test matches.
Well, this is the drop kick. What was different about it is he was so flat. Usually the players will drop back into the pocket to give themselves some time, and more importantly, get a good look at the post there. He was flat to the line, and he didn't quite hit it as well as what he would have liked. Not a bad option, though.
So the Irish have made that change.
And they've also taken the 22 dropout quickly. The All Blacks caught napping.
Yeah, hands are on, play.
And Ireland work it across. Not a good kick, straight to Dag. Immediately Guildford looms up on his outside, and off goes Zach Guildford on a searching run. Hands it off to Thompson. Adam Thompson lays it back for Aaron Smith. Now Retallick works it across. Kane got a nice pass away in the tackle. And McCaw takes it to centre field. Now Carter. Carter probing. Got it away to Guildford. Now it's Aaron Smith. And they're 15 metres away through Ben Franks. Good charge by the big man. Woodcock stoops down and picks it up. Ireland in there. And it will be a penalty. It is a penalty. Players may not have heard the whistle.
To keep your body weight, and then you came back up with the ball. That is not good enough. Stay on your feet.
There was a fair bit of pushing and shoving going on here. Well, Ireland looking to take on the heavyweight champion of New Zealand.
You have a quiet word with your players now, please. That's not acceptable. Last couple afterwards, okay? So go and have a word, and then I'll start the clock.
Oh, it's a bit harsh. There was nothing. There was a bit of pushing and shoving.
Please.
There's nothing really in it, so I'd imagine the captains won't say anything. And they haven't. They haven't even spoken to their players. This is the break from Carter. Inside ball, Zach Guildford, and the offload as well. I think it's Aaron Smith who's the next player. Franks goes forward very well. They get close from there. Woodcock picks it up. And then from there, Irish concede the penalty. The players are not supporting their own body weight, leaning over too far.
Hello.
They win the penalty. Here's the pushing and shoving. He's the heavyweight champion.
Yeah, okay.
He's nothing in it, is there? Nothing in it.
Number 9. Come on, send number 9 to me after the penalty, okay? Number 9, inside you send him to me after the penalty. Tell him I want to speak to him.
So the kick from Dan Carter is through the centre. O'Gara kicks off. McCaw commits early. And he might have done enough. No, there's been a knock-on in there. And it was by McCaw.
That's enough!
The kickoff was just so much better.
6 green sub, please.
Another sub, Smithy.
Lost on black.
Yeah, 19 for 6 for Ireland. So Kevin McLaughlin makes way for number 90, Peter O'Mahony, who played, of course, in the first test.
The All Blacks not making their changes at that particular moment. So Retallick stays on. Aaron Smith stays on.
They got themselves into a good position from that kickoff. Ireland, they forced McCaw into the mistake. Set, as we look at it, they've got 4 players out to our left. O'Driscoll is the man in behind, so he's going to be the key decision maker which way they go. He'll sum up the defence. Expect him to be the first receiver.
Engage.
Trapped in the back here by Heaslip, and they get their penalty. On the back of a pretty useful scrum.
Green forward, tight dead black, down. Green driving forward, tight dead black, down.
It's against one of the All Black props for going to ground in that scrum. So Sexton to take that, or try and take that advantage back to just 3 for the All Blacks.
Very good, solid scrum from the Irish. They get to the ball to the back. Connor Murray gone out to the right, but Heaslip wasn't giving it to him. He could feel that they had the ascendancy. They won the hit. Now clapping in the coach's box. It's a good win for Ireland. O'Driscoll's pumped up. 3 points will be very valuable here. So lots of time and drama to come yet in this test match.
So Sexton with this big kick, and he lands the goal. His 3rd penalty. 19 points to 16. The All Blacks lead. So Ireland's try scorer is off.
Okay, when you're ready to go, good.
As Carter kicks off with 16 minutes left in the game. And Ireland, after that big loss in Auckland, have bounced right back here in Christchurch tonight. As Dag takes it just on Ireland's side of halfway. Wepu's going to work the blind side, and he finds Williams, the 2 fresh players. And Ali Williams goes 5 metres from the 22, and Wepu gets it off to Carter. The order breaks down. McCaw's lost it back, and it's been completely messed up by the All Blacks. And now O'Driscoll holds it up. Heaslip, good pass into Carney. And Ireland have it on their own 10-metre line. Heaslip again in his 50th test match, running all over the place.
Oh, he's been immense, Heaslip.
As Redden clears it away for O'Gara. Here's a charge coming, and that's a beautiful pass to Sexton. He hasn't got anyone there, so he has to make the kick. And into touch it goes. Suddenly in a gap, but no one to pass it to.
Superb attack from Ireland. The inside balls were working there. They had the All Blacks chasing. Turned it back in a couple of times. Heaslip, a couple of Lexington carries. This is the knock-on from the All Blacks. McCaw can't handle it. But from here, what is very good about Ireland is they're not kicking it away. They're getting the ball in the hand and they're running. There's the short ball. Sexton gets through, has no winger, and he picks the right option. Boy, they'd love a turnover here, Ireland, wouldn't they? Let's see if they put the pressure on. Do they compete and go up?
Yes, they certainly did compete. Well, Williams got it, and Wepu bangs it off downfield, and it'll drift across the touchline. So the clearance is 15 out from the 22, but it will be Ireland's ball.
Yeah, Justin, we're also entering the territory of belief. When you've never done anything before and you've had 100 and odd years of trying, What goes on inside your mind? Do you believe you can win it from here if you're Ireland?
Well, if they continue to do what they're doing, they'll put themselves into position to take those opportunities as soon as they present themselves. Their attitude is right tonight.
Line out throw. Good clean ball again as Redden off to O'Gara. O'Driscoll running like a man possessed in the second half. As Redden clears it off. Again O'Gara. Short pass to O'Mani. Right on the 22. And they just keep it coming, Ireland. As again it goes across from O'Gara to Ross. And the ball all over the place. And the penalty given.
18, out of the way.
And it's pretty much out in front. And Williams getting himself into trouble as well.
Well, the penalty's against Starley Williams. He's just completely and utterly taken Redden out here. Worst case of slowing down the ball is taking the halfback out.
I think Ian Redden, he milked it quite well as well. Williams was just in the way, but probably not restricting the ball coming back. But Ian Redden did his absolute best just to make sure that Williams was noticeable and in his way. You know, he's actually hooked his leg. So he's milked that quite well. Grant Fox is not happy, hands on head. And that's what cost him 10 metres as well. Ali Williams pushing and shoving.
I think that everyone just thought this was a lay-down misère in this country. Well, these blokes had other ideas.
To draw the two teams together. Johnny Sexton kicks the penalty. It's 19 all. 12 minutes remaining. Carter's kickoff. This time it's more conventional. Lined up by O'Mani. And the replacement backs his way into the All Blacks. Coming now for Redden. Drifting towards the touchline. Up goes Dag. He's lost it. All Blacks have to be careful. A lot of them offside. And there might have been a double knock on there. And so the first one is on Israel Dag. And they'll take it back for the scrum. Well, yes, you mentioned the draw. 1973, 10 all. Ireland's finest performance against the All Blacks, but who knows what we might be talking about in 10 minutes.
Well, they get Adam Thompson back. They've fixed him up. So he gets back on the side of the scrum here in the 6th jersey.
A good scrum. That won the penalty previous to the last one from Ireland. They'll need to stay nice and strong here. Expect the All Blacks to attack this scrum. It's been a weapon for them, and it was last week. Ireland need to be steady on their own ball.
Pause, engage.
Redden gets it in. Heaslip holds. And it's all a bit messy, so they'll put another one down.
Hang on, hang on. Hang on.
Wow, that is more than steady. That is powerful.
What happened there, I didn't see, because I looked at the ball before it was coming out to the scrum, so I didn't see what happened. We're going to go again, green ball.
Rory Best not
I
convinced.
was looking at the ball, jumping in the
Heaslip being the experienced man, that's the man in shot, which is very appropriate at the moment. I think he would have felt that from his 7 forwards in front of him. And he will keep this ball in if they can win this scrum and then kick a penalty, kick a line kick down to the All Blacks territory and try and win a penalty or even better.
Catch! Pause! Engage!
Another good Irish scrum. Very good Irish scrum. Look at the halfback. Driving them on like a jockey. Owen Redden. Now Heaslip goes. Redden gets it back. Spies a bit of a gap. Need a halfback. Bit slow to get there, Ireland. And Andrew Hall very nearly won the race to the loose ball.
Come back, Green.
So now it is Donica O'Callaghan who was standing over it. Now it's with Owen Redden. Struggling a couple of metres. Goes O'Mani. Redden off to Healy. Cian Healy, the loose head prop, running around like a back tonight. Off it goes to O'Gara. It'll sit up for Dag. He'll unleash. Down as far as his opposite number. Controlled by Carney. Brings it outside the 22. Oh dear, that's going to... think it's going to be a penalty.
Or more. The problem is he hasn't used his arms, Israel Dag. There's plenty of motion out there. Everybody's on their feet.
Could have avoided that. You jumped into with a shoulder. You knew what you were doing.
Oh, he's got a yellow card, and the other problem is the kick has gone far enough into All Black territory for Sexton to have a close look at this.
I think he would have been fine if he actually just put his arms out, Israel Dag, and he would have shown that he actually was legitimately trying to charge it down or do something. The problem is he led with the shoulder, which makes it look really, really bad. It isn't as bad as what we think. Carney's just bounced back to his feet, but it's the intent. There's the shoulder, elbow. No, you can't do that, unfortunately.
No, you've asked for the post. You already asked for the post.
Well, that's interesting. I don't know whether you all at home picked that up. Look at Carney. That's a piece of priceless footage. He was smiling. He knew on the ground that it was going to be a penalty. But anyway, I was just going to say, to digress on that, as we're watching the coaching box as well, that O'Driscoll was saying to the referee, and the referee was saying back, you've already chosen to shoot at goal. I don't know what else he wanted to do. That's why.
Short on distance, and Wepu is able to drill it for touch. Now the All Blacks have to think about playing the last 6.5 minutes with 14 men.
Well, they need a specialist fullback, don't they, in this situation? So they've gone to Ben Smith for Julian Sevilla, which is obviously a very sensible move, because they may well have to do something pretty special at the back, whether it be defensively or offensively.
You'd have to say, Justin, there's only one team on the field at the moment who looks like scoring.
Oh, that's absolutely right. They have the momentum at the moment and all the attitude to go with it.
So Ireland win their line out. That's a given. Now here comes another attack as Sexton gets it back from O'Gara, playing with great confidence now, the men in green, as Redden hands it up to O'Brien. And they charge down towards the 22. All Blacks will have to be very careful they don't concede penalties.
They got two drop goal merchants out there, fellas.
And they've made a mistake.
They are going to need to hold here, because Ireland will go at them, try and win that penalty.
Touch! Pause! Engage!
It's a bit messy, and the referee blows it up. Piri Wepu was reluctant to put it in. It was a swirling scrum.
Get out of his way. Put it straight away in, please.
Sexton's got to go off the tail and put the ball on.
Yeah.
He can't stop it halfway.
Well, this is an incredible turnaround. 5 minutes to go in the game. 19 apiece.
Don't push in, keep it square. Crouch. Touch. Pause. Engage.
All Black scrum holding, but only just. Now they swirl around. That'll be a penalty to the All Blacks.
That is not the straight wheel. You are running it round.
So he has told Ireland that they wheeled it round.
Wouldn't mind betting there's 4 or 5 very, very pleased All Black forwards when they heard the burst on the whistle to see it went their way.
So Carter relieves some of the pressure which has been building.
Not one of his best touch finders either, but the All Blacks, they now have their opportunity. There's the scrum that he's sort of accused Ireland of losing the power and just basically running around their feet to twist the scrum. As I said, they have this opportunity now, the All Blacks. They need to win the line out, but they're in the right zone. Expect them to go with their power runners to the line. Williams.
Whitelock off the top. Now Wepu. Williams takes it into contact. Now Wepu feeds it up to Conrad Smith. Been a while since the All Blacks have had their hands on the ball, as Wepu gives it to Richie McCaw. Hoare spins out of a tackle. Places it there for Williams. Ali Williams.
Ball is on, ball is available, play. Get out, come back.
The All Blacks might even be thinking drop kick again in the near future. Maybe just a bit far away at the moment. We'll keep an eye on Carter if they can get another 15 or so metres. And here's McCaw leading from the front. Now that might be the big move. As Wepu works blindside. Here's Franks. Just over 3 minutes remaining as Wepu serves it up to Whitelock. Getting themselves organised. Now Kane.
No, it's not a maul.
It's there again. Wepu looks blindside.
The clock is ticking. The clock is ticking. They need to get moving.
Now they go. Carter has dropped back into the pocket. He's right back in the pocket. Here it comes if he, as Whitelock sets it. Carter,
Going to him.
here he is. Awkward pass. He has to go with his right foot. And
It's pushed.
it's away. And Ireland scramble it clear.
Touched. Do you see touch the flight?
The
No.
pass was poor.
No.
Touch the flight.
Oh, it's been touched.
I don't think it was.
Touch the flight.
This is a huge call from Nigel Owens. He's the only man that would have seen it. Was it touched in flight? Has he got it right or terribly wrong?
Time out.
Yeah, he's got it right.
Sorry, my
I
apologies.
believe he's got it right. The left hand of the player coming through, was it one of the props? Or was it Rory Best?
Time is out.
I'm sure it took a glance off that hand.
Yeah, well, he must have seen it. It's kind of hard to see from that shot, but Nigel Owens would have had a better look at it than us. And to be fair, no one seems to be complaining in a green jersey, so maybe they think that they got the call right. What a moment in the game this is. The clock's going to have to run out from here.
Just touched in flight, everybody on.
Just looking at the All Black formation here, Carter's not in a pocket as such, is he, or is he? From my angle, it looks like he's set up fairly normally with Sonny Bill outside, and will the All Blacks go right?
Well, this is the best, I think this is the best position. If Carter goes back 10 metres from where he is now, if he gets a good pass from Wepu, Ireland have to hold their line. They can't move, they have to be 5 metres back. He's straight in front of the posts. If he went back 3 or 4 metres, they'll back themselves, the All Blacks, though. They'll back themselves for more.
Crouch. Rise. Catch.
Into the last minute of the test.
Pause. Engage.
Off the back goes McCaw. Held up by Redden. Another drop kick coming up on the left boot this time. And he gets it through Dan Carter. And they win the test match.
Not yet, not yet. We will get the kick-off, but they've gone a long way to winning it. Ireland are desperate, the All Blacks are as well. We will have more play. What a moment, Carter.
Seconds remaining, O'Gara might have pushed it too far. McCaw's got it. And the captain's done the right thing. And they'll get this out as quickly as they can. Wepu's organising, looking for a kicker. Gets it off, and it's going to be Ben Smith who thumps it into the grandstands. The All Blacks do have the victory. It's more about relief than anything else. What an effort from Ireland, but the All Blacks get home by 3.
Look at that. You have to feel a little bit of emotion for Ireland. Boy, did they turn up for this test match. They looked like they had the opportunity to win it. They had real momentum in this game. They had great attitude. But the All Blacks have that history of never being beaten. The players, when they needed to dig deep, they did. They dug, and they found the answer they were looking for. And that man there on the screen, here we have a last look at it. Back it goes, the pressure from Ireland. There's 100 of them there. He bangs it over, he's flat. And it's done enough for the All Blacks to win this Test match.
So another trophy goes in the cabinet, but it's been hard earned this time. 42-10 in Auckland, and it just appeared as though the All Blacks would be able to come to Christchurch and carry on the good work, but Ireland had other thoughts, and in the end 22 points to 19 at AMI Stadium in Christchurch.